Hi, this is Rod Faulkner, and you are listening to the 7thMatrix.com EYE on Sci-Fi Podcast. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 139 of the 7thMatrix.com EYE on Sci-Fi Podcast. The podcast where we share with you terrific indie, science fiction, and fantasy, online short films and web series, as well as conversations with fascinating actors, producers, directors, authors, and other creators who are producing outstanding speculative work. Thank you for joining me, and in this episode, I have a dazzling sci-fi short film that features actor Doug Jones. And if you don't know who Doug Jones is, I'm going to explain his significance later on in the podcast. The name of the short film is called The BOOGEYS, and it takes place in a future in which enigmatic aliens are now occupying the Earth after they've invaded. The world is now filled with these enormous cities possessing the strange dichotomy of having futuristic skyscrapers that loom over boroughs of shantytowns where humans eke out a meager existence. In one such city, you are introduced to Dawkins, who is a former down-on-his-luck law enforcement officer. He reluctantly agrees to help a desperate father track down his missing little boy. After interrogating some of the more eccentric inhabitants of his city's borough, Dawkins' investigation leads him into a direct confrontation with the mysterious alien BOOGEYS and their agenda. Written and directed by Sanjay Sharma, The BOOGEYS drops you into a vividly imagined, highly realized world where the power elite almost revere these aliens and constantly inundate the rest of the human population with their propaganda. Away from the shining spires of sleek technology, humans subsisting at the street level know the aliens' plans are not at all benevolent, which makes for a powder keg ready to explode. Writer-director Sharma brings his fascinating narrative to life by means of exceptional production value, including a sterling cast, most notably featuring actor Doug Jones. Doug Jones is an actor who has made a long and illustrious career playing ethereal and extraterrestrial beings. He has been on screen, in film, and on television, and here are just some of his most recent credits. He is currently in Star Trek Discovery. He has been part of the cast of the TNT sci-fi series Falling Skies. He has been in films such as Hellboy 1 and 2, starring Ron Perlman, and The Shape of Water. While the cast, costumes, set designs, and visual effects are all outstanding in this short film, it is the design of the alien BOOGEYS which decidedly elevates this project to cinematic heights. Trust, you haven't seen anything quite like these aliens. In fact, the short film has obtained widespread awards, and deservedly so, for its special creature makeup and visual effects, including the creature designs of the aliens. Bottom line, the BOOGEYS successfully checks off all the boxes for an entertaining sci-fi short film. It tells a compelling narrative, complemented by dazzling visual effects, colorful characters, and boasting solid world building that will leave you wanting more when the end credits roll. I know I wanted to see more, and I hope that we get the opportunity to explore more of this world. Of course, a link to our full published review of the BOOGEYS and to the short film itself will be included in the show notes of this episode. Just visit the7thmatrix.com and navigate to podcast, or use the direct link, the7thmatrix.com/EOSF podcast, to access not only the show notes of this episode, but our archive of show notes from all of our previous episodes as well. While you're visiting the site, make sure to explore all of the other short films and web series that we've curated there. Sign up for our newsletter so that our latest discoveries will be sent directly into your mailbox. I also need to ask you to visit our support section. The7thmatrix.com is and will always remain ad-free. But in order to continue our work, we need your help. No matter the amount of your support, it helps us keep the lights on, and we appreciate that. If you're enjoying the podcast, leave us a review and rating on Apple Podcast or wherever you get your podcast, because that does help others find us, and we appreciate that a great deal too. So, until next episode, everyone, stay safe and healthy out there. And remember, take a break, escape the mundane, and enter the fantastic. Take care.